a point that I want to make tonight. I came from a privileged family in to send me to school.
Andrew Holmes walks out of
Guys, where is Auntie Dano? Guys, where?
Leveled.
But I am a caring member of parliament. We serving for the right reasons.
Fix things and come back past them quick, left them fast. Man pan first place, pan this dirt race.
Guys, where is Auntie Dano? Guys, where is Auntie Dano?
Not only that, I will tell you something better. We have another issue that is facing us. The new electricity license. And I can tell you one thing. You would have seen and heard that we
Let me give a fair and balanced characterization. Let me give a fair and balanced characterization
out of the separation of one person's hand to make sure that everything that happens is for the benefit of you, and you have my commitment on that and the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Tonight is not my night. Tonight is Action Ann's night and the Prime Minister's night, because we are in East Portland. But I want to close on two notes. One, the government of Jamaica has showed you its performance. The government of Jamaica and the party that I am so proud to be a part of has given you a list of achievements and a manifesto on which we can campaign on. The only thing that those other people have been able to campaign on is to tear down Andrew Holness in every way, shape and form. Anything you ask them say corruption. Anything you tell them, and you only have to listen to the debate, because there was nothing that they can tell you about what they are going to do differently and show you that they can show you and commit to you. We don't make promises, we make commitments. Now, let me say something to you tonight. The Prime Minister touched on it, the leader touched on it. The rural school bus, they asked me for about 5 different certificates. Certificate of fitness, certificate of inspection, certificate of this, certificate of that. And the one thing that we ask Mark Golden for is to show us his birth certificate and his renunciation of his UK citizenship. I don't know because I wasn't here. So maybe the Prime Minister see better than I could see, but I couldn't see it on TV because that piece of paper as what old time something when not exist anymore. I was a dual citizen. Let me show you what a birth certificate from Jamaica is. This is what it looks. It says, "Woman, Registrar General Department, birth certificate form." And it tells you who your mother and father is, where they born, and where you born. So let me tell you something. Not only has he not been able to show us a valid current birth certificate, but he has not mentioned nothing or showed us anything about the UK renunciation when they carried me to court over in 2009. So we know it better than anybody else in Jamaica. I say to you, calm drunk, but calm no fool. I am going to tell you something better. I'm going to tell you something better. You can't serve two masters. Not when you want to come or become the leader of Jamaica. We know where this man was born. We know that he grew up in Spanish Town. We know that he had to suffer like all of you to get where he got. In 2016, them bad mind him over him house and it cost them the election. In 2025, them a bad mind him over a few little dollars and tell pure lie how much account him have. Let me tell you something. This gentleman here is the best Prime Minister that Jamaica has ever had in its history. And you see, this young girl, I take on Mark Golden, Satan Campbell, Goatman, with the other one named Peter Badman Bunting, and last night Raymond Price. I asked about certificate. And every time they answer me, or them ask me the question, I answer them and I show them proof of documentation, because that's how we operate as a government, transparent. We have nothing to hide. So I say to you tonight, before I leave the stage, yes, if 5 of them can manage me alone, how them will manage, bro God? I'm not them mad, man. I'm not them mad. Right? I say to you tonight, as that this woman has given up and sacrificed her family life with her husband. When I'm working in government, in Kingston, she's working in Portland. Her children, her grandchildren don't see her for days and weeks at a time because she believes in you and wants to better your life. And I want to say to the people of Portland, you see them two vases? Them can't go. You know why them can't go? You know why them can't go? Because they are made out of metal and steel, not glass. I close by saying, tonight I have a very special guest hearing me, my daughter's best friend. And I want to say that we lost a soldier and a patriot and a Labour Party man to the bone a few weeks ago due to health. Don Webby, former senator and minister of the Jamaica Labour Party. And his daughter is here, Abby, tonight. And I want to say to Abby that this election, both in East and West Portland and nationally, when we beat them on September 3rd, is going to be dedicated in the life and honor and memory of Don Webby, a patriot who served Jamaica well and is gone too soon. Prime Minister, all I say to you tonight, I don't need to talk no more because talking no help. Action is what we do in Portland. Kick off East Portland. Kick off West Portland. And let's concentrate on the other 61 constituencies. God bless you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I will defend you, serve you, protect you, and respect you forever and ever. Amen. God bless you.
Liberalites, Riverside, from Darrell. I too want to share in those sentiments, especially on Don Webby. I too want to share in the sentiments expressed by Darrell about the hard-working, effective, committed, respectful member of parliament that you have in Anne-Marie. None of you in this crowd will never be subjected to anybody referring to you as monkey.
We're in East Portland.
None of you in this crowd will never be subjected to anything from Anne-Marie Valls about you don't understand what is in the manifesto. Gone are those days when them disrespect you and take liberty with you. Send him back where he come from. Let's welcome the Member of Parliament going for her third term, Anne-Marie Valls.
Portland. Family, show my neighbor right. You know what it is? that I have nothing written down. I have no paper. I have no phone looking on. Because everything that I'm feeling tonight is in my heart. Right here. I want to say to you, my East Portland family, that when they believe that you can hold a mic and perform like them, I want to repeat what I said in 2019. Beautiful speaking. Beautiful speaking. They want to look on my intelligent, history-making Minister of Finance, Favor Williams, and because she know in the ray and the yeah, them believe say, them can't handle her, them can't handle her no day, no night, no time. That service is about themselves and how they are going to pick up themselves and promote themselves. I believe that service is about the people and the things that you do every single day in the 5 years that they went out and assigned you to that task. I believe that that is what is important to the people. We're not talking here tonight to any outer town. And the thing is, I have overcome decades of being unable to stand on a stage and hold a mic. Because when you call for me to come to East Portland, I never jump up. Because I wasn't looking no title. You know what the most important title for me is? Mother. So I wasn't looking no title. What I was looking is to ensure that when I made the decision to come here, that I would give it 100% of my heart. Stand on the stage and list out the achievements that I've had in East Portland, because I could call any single one of you up here tonight and you could list them all. Because you live it, you feel it, and you're in it with me. Labor rights. They're talking that, oh, road can't eat. But let me ask you something. How you going to set up a business and people can't get to you because the road them bad? What kind of farming can take place? What kind of cooking in restaurants can take place? What kind of normal life can be lived where you can turn on a pipe and bathe if you don't have no water? Look here. sign a foundation, you know, that I could belong. I came here and there was not even river shingle to start a foundation for this program. East Portland has gone from one of the constituencies with the worst road to the envy of every constituency in Jamaica. Especially when them see me on the car. And me have a jump and can't kill them as it take with their self. You know what I know? They don't understand really and truly what going on in this constituency. They believe it's an MP and some supporters. They don't understand say it's a family. They don't understand say, you cut me cut you, and tomorrow morning the whole of it is so enjoy it. Sometime and they say, and them curse me and me say, Lord God, alright, we'll go find somebody else. Then so what you mean by that? We don't business with somebody else, we just want to curse you because we know you have a solve the problem. So you see me now? Me in front of my East Portland family. Me don't care if it's speaking beautiful or not. You know what I know? Who don't love me? I love you. We put road in a millbank from Seaman's Valley through Kent to Ginger House to Comfort Castle to Millbank. Pride, housing scheme that left the people without water and road get road because of me and this government led by Andrew Michael. Let me tell you something. People get water that them never know the water exists. One place that's special to the whole of it, come here, a Carter Park. When I came here, Carter Park was a cow pasture. And we have a mini stadium in a Carter Park. With the government, CDA, and through my action and foundation, we have spent millions and millions over the last 6 years on education. This government, led by Andrew Michael Holness, has ensured that any Pitney who want to learn a skill and upgrade themselves can go to Hart. We have passed to level 4. As I said before, you see me? What I don't want, me not give to nobody. Me not give to nobody. Right? And so, I have never stood on any stage and promised anything. I stand here and I commit and I deliver, just as how the Jamaica-led government has delivered for all of you across this island. miles to basic school, and then it turned to primary school. And when I passed my common entrance to go to Hampton High School, I had to walk that 3 miles down, and the bus used to come at 6 o'clock in the morning. And you see when that one school bus at Hampton have, that come from Santa Cruz all the way down to Junction into Bull Savannah, you see if me miss the bus there, dog me and me supper. I used to have to wake up at 4 in the morning. And I wear a tunic. And because I don't want to sweat up the tunic, I don't put on the inner blouse, you know. I hold it in my hand while I walk on the 3 miles go to catch the bus. Jump in a bush and put on my shirt on it. When I come to East Portland and saw that children were going through hell, still standing up at bus stop waiting, them take the allows and left the picnic, or them shove the whole of them in a one back, 20, 30 of them in the back of one vehicle. And then we had the first accident. And I said to my husband, no sir, not only that, Juta is subsidized in Kingston, and many people sometimes believe that Kingston is Jamaica. The parents in rural Jamaica spend more money transporting their kids to school than what they need to send them to school. And I said, no, this has to change. And we bring the first bus, and the bad mind starts. And they say, Jesus Christ, then how anybody can bad mind picnic? When the last incident happened at Black Hill, you know what I know? I will never want any parents here to go through what the parent who was a doctor at Anatomy Hospital on duty. And when the dead child came in, what you think? I am picnic. How you think that doctor, that father and Dr. Peel? I promised myself we were going to ensure that that don't happen to no other picnic. And that bus came and operated in Portland for almost 2 months. And we don't have no problem. Every parent happy. I recall one child who went to Kitchfield and walked into the bus and said, we can't get used to this. Why we pity them not to drive in a comfort? What kind of low-life, bad-mind children? The future of our country. Anyway, Ava, right? We're not talking about bad man tonight. That I was asked by a reporter to name something that is important to me with what I've done. And that school bus was one thing. And you know what the other thing is? The other thing is the dropping center that is built around the corner because of this man to take care of the less fortunate in our society. My important family, dear, but the grace of God go any one of us, you know. And this government, no load them up in a truck back. Them building, when it was going up, everybody think it's some fancy hotel or some Airbnb. We build a beautiful building to take care of our less fortunate. This is the kind of caring government that I am proud to be a part of. But those But the most important thing is the love and friendship that we have built among each other. The love. Every single where I go, I laugh because the littlest of boys, you hear Anne-Marie, Anne-Marie, Anne-Marie Bars. They don't see me as an MP. They see me as their friend, their mother, their grandmother, their sister, their auntie, their cousin. Let me close by saying that of all the things that I've accomplished is the relationship that we have with each other that is the most important and special to me. And I want to thank you all for the trust you have placed in me. And I want to say to you, if you believe you see not yet, wait till the next 5 years. And a press and a worry and a work. But tonight, Portland River come down. And come September 3rd, all of you, you and your neighbor, you and your friend, you and your friend when you're not even talk to. We are going to march to the polling station. And I want to say to you, by 1 p.m., we want to see them going through the junction. From where they're coming. Portland is a peaceful parish. And it will remain that way. And you have my commitment that as I have been, so forever I will be in the service of you, my East Portland family. God bless you all.
Let's have a good answer, Anne-Marie. Thank you. While we listen to Anne-Marie Vance, I know that thing's good. Let's have a big round of applause for the very hard working member of Parliament. Labour we of the Jamaica Labour Party is proud of our leader. We have no problem with Andrew Williams. He is easily the best modern day leader in the Western Hemisphere for the last 50 years. What time is it, Port Antonio? What time is it? Prime Minister for one term. Prime Minister, 2 terms. Prime Minister, 3 terms. Dr. Andrew Michael
Antonio, you look good. I'm always amazed when I attend meetings in the Port Antonio Square, just how well attended our Labour Party meetings are. Obviously, we have our party workers and hardcore supporters here, and I want to thank you for spending the day with me on tour around the parish, particularly in the eastern quarter. Thank you so much. But I have noticed that our meetings are not only attended by Labourites. Persons living in the proximity, interested persons, and PNP people are here as well. Yes, uncommitted persons are here as well. What it tells you is that everyone feels comfortable in coming and being a part of the Jamaica Labour Party's platform, because our message is not just for Labourites. Our message is for Jamaica. We are Jamaica's party. We choose Jamaica, and Jamaica chooses us. And we have run a campaign that is nationally focused on the big issues that have affected Jamaica. And our campaign has also been about how we have performed against those national issues. And let me run through them quickly. By now you would know them because we have been campaigning on our achievements. Many of you will have our achievement book. We have cut the national debt in half. We have cut crime, murders in particular, in half. We have cut poverty in half. We have presented 10 budgets to you, and we have not asked you to pay $1 more in new taxes. In fact, we have raised the income tax threshold 3 times. We have given back taxes to you in the reverse tax credit, and we have launched the Solidarity Program where over 50,000 Jamaicans will get back $20,000 in their pocket. When it comes to roads and water, we have been doing a creditable job. And I know when the national performance and the national policies are taking roots locally. All politics is local. Politics is local. So even though the Jamaica Labour Party has done well with the national economy, all of you here are still concerned about the issues that start in your house, move to your gate, move to your local road, move to your taxi stand and your town. The local issues. And those local issues are simple things. Roads, water, housing, some areas rural electrification, your hospital. Your government that you have elected is intensely focused on dealing with these basic issues that affect you. Today, a senior person, retired person, held my hands at my first stop, and he said to me, Prime Minister, I am so happy that finally, I believe it's the Islington Road. The Islington Road is being done under the Spark program. He said that that road has not been repaired in 50 years. It meant a lot to me personally, because sometimes when we talk about the national program, the Spark program, a $45 billion program, when you hear those numbers, it just sounds powerful. But you can't relate to it because you don't see the Spark program in your community yet. So it's so nice, but it may not connect with you yet. But this gentleman, it connected with him because he saw his road, that from he was a boy, that road was in disrepair. His road is being repaired now. In this constituency, you will have 10 such roads being repaired. But in an election, it is not just what the government has done, it is also what the government commits to do in the future. And all of you here are listening to hear what is the government committing to do in the future. So yes, elections are about promises as well. But this election is also about performance. So all of you here, you have a choice to make. Are you going to vote only on promise, or are you going to look at the performance of the people making the promise? The Jamaica Labour Party has the best record of performance in this country's history. And we deliver. So if you are concerned about your local road which has not been repaired in 50 years, the road that every time you drive on it, it tempts you to blaspheme and postman one. If you are concerned about the road, you want to hear what the government is planning to do about your roads. Number one, the roads in Jamaica are not centrally managed or centrally funded. So you have some roads that are parish council roads, and they are under the parish councils. But the parish council don't have no revenues to fix those roads. So those roads are likely never to be fixed. Islington, I believe, is one of those roads which is a parish council road. You have some roads that are called orphan roads. People do development, then cut up land, then put in road. Nobody take over those roads. So they just here, they mash up. But you don't really care if it's an orphan road, if it's a parish council road, or it's an NWA road. You just want the road fixed. So what we are going to do
is create a central authority to manage all the roads. We call it a one road authority. The mayor is here, and I know I feel scared of the mayor, because I know the mayors and the councillors, and rightfully so, want to maintain control over their parochial roads. This is not to take away control over the parochial roads. This is to enable proper funding, proper standards, and the development of a well-engineered maintenance schedule for all roads in Jamaica. All roads. And we have started that process in documenting all roads in Jamaica. You may be surprised, but we never know exactly how many miles of road we have in Jamaica and actually where all those roads are. Well, we know that now because we have gone through the process of measuring, assessing, and reporting and documenting every single square mile of road in Jamaica. So that is step number one. Step number two now is to bring them under proper administration. And step number three is to, within the national budget, carve out a set allocation to deal with not just patching, but proper and total rehabilitation of the roads to bring them up to drivable standards and long-lasting service. So, all of you gathered here can be assured that it is not just Spark 1, but in our next term, we will also have Spark number 2, where more roads, particularly local roads, will be focused on. So right now on Spark 1, 660 roads. In the next version of Spark 2, you will have at least another 660 roads island-wide being repaired. The majority of those roads will be your local roads. The Jamaica Labour Party administration will therefore make a meaningful and tangible impact on the roads that are of concern to you. And it is not just the rehabilitation, the spending of the money to fix up the road. Every road that we fix will have a maintenance schedule that will be funded. So if a crack develops on the road, if a hole develops on the road, if there's a little breakaway, before it turns into a crater, we will have the funding to fix the road so that the road can last long and give you good service. The history of the NHD in this parish is that it has built in total about 400 houses in total. Anchovy, Fair Prospect, Hope Bay, Montpelier, Woodstock phases 1 and 2. And you put all of them together, it's about 400 houses. In the parish, well, we're going to change that. We have 2 programs now for housing, which will deliver 1,395 housing solutions for the people of Portland. Pasley, which is being developed by the NHD, will have 795 housing solutions, and that will come on stream in 2027 completed. And Woodstock with 600 housing solutions which will come on stream in the same year. So the people of Portland can look forward to over 1,300 housing solutions coming only from the NHE. But I wanted to point out something else to you. As I was coming in on the brand new carpet, I saw a sign that said the Port Antonio bypass. And that bypass work is already underway. We have broken ground for it already. They are doing all the necessary technical work, and very soon you will start to see actual physical work being done. Why the bypass? The bypass is being built to give space to your lovely town to breathe and grow and develop. That's one. It will reduce congestion in your town. But more than that, the bypass will open up new lands that were not open before for more housing to come in your time. You see work start at the Bonebrook Center. You see how Bonebrook is coming together nicely. The bypass will connect to Bonebrook. No, that is going to bring in several hundred new jobs and businesses, and is really going to lift up Port Antonio. But we're not stopping there with the development of this area. Let me say this to you now, why we're focusing on St. Thomas, Portland, and St. Mary. We are focusing on developing this area as a local economic cluster. Listen to me good now. When we took over the government in 2016, we had about 2.2 million tourists visit Jamaica. 2.2 million. You know how many tourists visit Jamaica today? About 4.4 million tourists visit Jamaica today. So we have doubled the number of visitors and literally almost double the number in terms of dollar spend, the revenues from tourism. But we have one particular kind of tourism product. We must develop another kind of tourism product. We are known and respected for our position in the all-inclusive tourism industry. We now must develop our brand and position in community tourism, eco-tourism, cultural tourism, and high-value tourism. And all of that can be done right here with Portland as the center of that new brand of tourism for Jamaica. What that means for you personally. I hear you talk about Navy Island. Navy Island is a critical natural asset that we have to be very careful with. We're not going to do anything with Navy Island. In fact, maybe we should do anything with Navy Island, but make it stay as it is, as a really very valuable natural asset that people can go here and be one with nature. But Portland is so naturally beautiful, along with St. Thomas and St. Mary, that the new thrust for our branded tourism has to be centered right here. It means that there will be more investments in tourism, more jobs for you in tourism. But for those of you who have business already servicing the tourism industry, it means more business and income for you. So we're going to develop the harbour. But as we develop the harbour, we're going to build a new park. We are building parish parks all around the island. We completed one in St. James, the Harmony Park. I don't know how many of you have ever gone there and experienced the Harmony Park. Lovely. We are almost complete with the park in Portmore, the Residence Park. And we are going to build a similar park right here in Portland for you, which will have beach access and all the amenities. And all of that is already planned. We are going to develop the harbour. We're going to bring in cruise shipping back into Portland, into Port Antonio in a big way. I know that the post-trade market is a concern, and the vendors have said to me, Prime Minister, we must pay attention and fix up this market. It is a historical market. It has historical value. And I can tell you now, having just spoken with the Minister of Local Government on the matter, the plans, the design, the architectural designs for the market is being completed, and work will begin on that market very soon. The Minister told me, and the MP told me, that they have already started consultations and meetings with the vendors. So don't worry about your market. Your market is going to be attended to. You will have a world-class market that will complement the thrust that we will have in tourism. So those of you who have come on the tour with me tonight, those of you who are listening on the balconies, those of you who are undecided, you will now know why you should vote and what will happen when you vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. That the Jamaica Labour Party is the party of substance, the party that delivers, the party that understands how to implement, the party that can transform Jamaica from poverty to prosperity. And the transformation is happening before your very eyes. As I drove on the beautiful road coming up, the carpet, and I passed through Boston, and I used to go to Boston quite regularly. I don't eat pork, but for the chicken. I can tell you that that place has been transformed. The entire corridor is being transformed. When you pass Sansan and coming in, it is so beautiful. The entire area has been transformed. The transformation is happening. But we have to make sure that the transformation doesn't stop on the main road. The transformation must reach your gate and your house. And that is what we are doing. It's not going to happen with the snap of a finger. You see how long it took for us to get the road done? But the road is done. It is a solid and well-built road. It is going to last a long time. And that's what we are doing, my friends, my Jamaican family. The transformation is not yet complete. There is still more work for the Jamaica Labour Party to do to make sure that the transformation reach your doorstep? Let me close by saying this to you. Leaders, you can't just go pick them up at a shop. Leaders have to go through the fire. They have to be forged in fire. They have to go through the challenges. The people have to develop confidence and trust in them. When they say something is going to be done, it must have value and meaning. They must be able to withstand the difficult times. Let me tell you something. When I took over this country, with the murder rate spiraling, just before I made a statement, I said, I want Jamaicans to be able to sleep with their windows and doors open. I was ridiculed. You know why this statement was ridiculed? Because nobody believed, let me not say nobody, the critics never believed that today we could stand on a platform and say for 3 straight years we have reduced murders. In 2023 we reduced murders by 8%. In 2024 we reduced murders by 19%. And as I stand here today, murders are down 43%. We have reduced murders in half. In half. Nobody believed it. We are not yet there, but we are on the road and headed in the right direction. Let us continue on the journey in the right direction with a leader who, when he says he's going to do something, he does it because he has the competence, the capability, and the trust of the people, and more importantly, the love and passion of the people to make sure that whatever has to be done to lift the people, it will be done. God bless you, Portland. I love you, and I ask for your support to continue working in your area.
Liberites, let's hear it for Andrew Reynolds. Let's hear it for Andrew Reynolds. We want to thank you for coming. You had a wonderful meeting. Remember to make sure you vote early and vote. We love you. The home safe. We close.
Party marching on.
So the Prime Minister is having some interaction before he comes inside. Alright guys, I'm going to use this opportunity to sign off for the evening. Thank you for being with us. We did do the live in 2 parts today, which is not usual. Normally we go the entire day, but we had to break it because of the time between the end of the tour and the start of the meeting. But thank you as always for staying with us. Just to say though that usually when we're having the presentations, I just don't think it is a good practice to be, talking and so on, because I want you guys to get the opportunity to hear, and also as part of my job, I have to listen to what the Prime Minister is saying, so I have to focus. The other thing is also I have to monitor the comments. And speaking of comments, I just want to say again, my fingers move very fast, okay? All right then. All right guys, thank you so much. I so appreciate you being with us. Okay, for the persons for the shirt, remember I told you I have limited shirts. So, but I will try and see. So and please, I wouldn't have enough for everyone, but I will try my best. So, you can see if you can find a way to contact me. For the people who are going to be in Kingston, you can send me a DM. And keep in mind that I only have a limited amount, so if you message me and ask me and I say I don't have enough, don't be mad.
Let me thank you, the people of West King.